You clicked because you want to know the best Bart Simpson episode of all time. Perfect. You're about to get the definitive, data-driven, hyper-analyzed breakdown that actually answers the question. And by the end, you'll not only know the winner, you'll understand the soul-crushing, existential, rake-to-the-face journey it took to get there. But first, we have to clear something up. This isn't about your nostalgia. This isn't about which episode you quoted in middle school. We're judging this on a cosmic scale of comedy, philosophy, and emotional damage. So I analyzed ratings, critical essays, and like 2 Reddit threads. And I filtered hundreds of episodes down to the final contenders. Give me the next few minutes and I'll take you through the brutal ranking. We've got 5 legendary episodes, 1 definitive winner, and a moral meter that's about to peg itself to unhinged masterpiece. Let's go. Number 5, The Modern Heartbreaker, Barthood, and Holidays of Future Past. Number 5 is a cheat. It's 2 episodes because the modern era needed a double team to even compete with the classics. We have Barthood, the Boyhood parody, and Holidays of Future Past, the pseudo-series finale. Their claim? Proving Bart has an actual arc. Barthood shows a kid literally crushed under the weight of Homer's neglect and Lisa's shadow. It's brutal! We see tiny Bart trying to bond with a distracted Homer, and it's more tragic than most dramas. And the twist? He finds purpose not in rebellion, but in customizing bikes, turning his chaotic energy into art. It's a redemption arc the main show can never commit to. Holidays gives us divorced, depressed adult Bart living in a converted school. Peak millennials. The magic is one scene. Bart and Lisa drinking wine in the treehouse, talking about their trauma like actual adults. It's raw, it's real. It gives Bart a maturity the classic reset button format never could. So why are they only number 5? Because they're exceptions. They're brilliant in spite of their era, not defining of it. They feel like apologies for 20 years of Flanderization. Charges, emotional poaching, legacy admission, meter level, nostalgic contender. Number 4, The Tribal Warlord, Lemon of Troy. The episode where Bart stops being a prankster and becomes a general. The premise is perfect. Shelbyville steals Springfield's sacred lemon tree. This is a war epic for 10-year-olds. We get the world building. Shelbyville is just Springfield with slight tweaks. Their Homer wears a different hat. Their Millhouse has a ponytail. It's the narcissism of small differences, and it's glorious. And Bart? He mobilizes all factions, nerds, bullies, toddlers, into a covert ops team. He uses Roman numerals he learned from Rocky movies to pick locks. This is Bart's intelligence, not book smarts, but street strategy. He's defending his home, not destroying it. The climax is pure chaos, with parents joining the dumbest crusade ever. It's about tribal identity and why we fight for stupid things that matter. So why not hire? Because at its core, it's a perfect ensemble episode. Bart shines, but he's part of a magnificent machine. Charges, brilliant side quest, meter level, tactical genius. Number 3, The Historical Anchor, Bart gets an F. Quick reality check. It's fine to debate cartoons, but don't harass real people over it. Roast the product, not someone's life. Okay, back to the chaos. This isn't just an episode, it's a cultural event. It aired in 1990, beat The Cosby Show in ratings, and had 33 million people watching a cartoon kid fail a test. The genius is the pivot. Bart wasn't just a rebel, he was trying and failing. He studies with Martin, he tries to focus, and he still gets a 59%. His breakdown is legendary. It's the best I can do, and I still failed. Every kid who ever hit a wall felt that. Then comes the miracle. He prays for a snow day, gets it, and has to choose between fun and studying. The animation pans across kids playing while Bart suffers indoors. It's cinematic torture. He fails again, but his obscure knowledge of George Washington gets him a pity D-, and he celebrates like he won gold. Part of this D- belongs to God. Perfection. So why only 3rd? Because it's a foundational origin story. It proved Bart had heart, but it's the first chapter, not the masterpiece. Charges, defining humanity, historical weight, meter level, emotional core. Number 2, The Comedy Death Star, Cape Fear. Number 2 is the crowd favorite, The Meme Factory, the episode you quote in your sleep, Cape Fear. If funniest was the only category, this wins. It's a parody of Cape Fear that's funnier than the original. Sideshow Bob is at his operatic peak. He writes threat letters in his own blood and faints. He gets Die Bart Die tattooed and claims it's German for the Bart the. The man is a walking Shakespearean tragedy trapped in a cartoon. But let's talk about the rake scene. Bob steps on a rake. It hits him. He steps on another, and another, and another. It goes on so long it loops from funny to annoying back to transcendentally hilarious. It was added to fill time and became a PhD thesis in comedic timing. The climax? Bart outsmarts him by requesting a full performance of the operetta HMS Pinafore. He exploits Bob's vanity. It's high culture meets slapstick. This episode is a joke-per-minute machine. Homer as Mr. Thompson, the witness protection bit, the entire houseboat sequence, flawless. So why isn't it number one? Because for all its technical perfection, it's a Sideshow Bob episode where Bart is the MacGuffin. It's the funniest thing you'll ever see, but it doesn't crack open Bart's soul. Charges: comic perfection, structural genius, meter level, maximum hilarity. Which means for number one, we have to get theological? The existential masterpiece, Bart Sells His Soul. Here it is, the winner, the best Bart Simpson episode ever made, Bart Sells His Soul. This isn't just a cartoon, it's a philosophical treatise disguised as a Halloween special. The premise: after a church prank, Bart argues souls aren't real. To prove it, he sells his to Milhouse for $5, written on a piece of paper. Milhouse, the born capitalist, immediately treats it like a stock. The dynamic flips. The follower becomes a merchant. Then the horror starts. No dramatic lightning, no devil, just a slow, eerie disconnect. Automatic doors don't open for Bart. His breath doesn't fog up a freezer glass. And the worst punishment imaginable. He watches Itchy and Scratchy and feels nothing. No joy, no connection to cartoon violence. It's a void. The B-plot is a mirror. Moe tries to turn his bar into a family restaurant. Uncle Moe's family feed bag. He fakes warmth until he snaps at a little girl. "Your teeth are hurting me!" Both stories are about selling your essence. Bart sold his soul. Moe tried to buy a fake one. Both collapse. Bart hits rock bottom, and in a moment of pure vulnerability, he prays. Not for a snow day, but for his soul back. It's a genuine, desperate plea. Then Lisa reveals she tracked down his soul paper, traded for Alf Pogs, and gives it back. She delivers the thesis. A soul isn't something you're born with. It's something you earn through suffering and thought and prayer. Bart eats the paper. He internalizes the lesson. The world reconnects. This episode has everything: the classic prank, the deep existential dread, the satire of religion, Reverend Lovejoy counting collection money, the perfect B-plot parallel, and a humanist resolution that doesn't cop out. It's the perfect balance. The comedy supports the philosophy elevates the comedy. It explores Bart's skepticism, arrogance, fear, and need for connection, all in 22 minutes. Cape Fear is funnier. Bart Gets an F is more historic. But Bart Sells His Soul is art. It's the episode that proved The Simpsons wasn't just a cartoon, but one of the great narrative works of its time. Charges: theological depth, emotional devastation, comic brilliance, meter level, unhinged masterpiece. Final verdict. So yeah, the definitive ranking is complete. The best Bart Simpson episode is Bart Sells His Soul. It's the nexus of everything the character and show can be: hilarious, smart, satirical, and profoundly human. Now tell me, did your favorite make the list? What's your personal number one? Fight about it in the comments. If you made it this far, you're a true citizen of Springfield. Hit subscribe for more breakdowns that mix chaos with analysis. I'm your host, and I'll see you in the next one. But understanding Bart is only half the battle. The real question is, what makes the worst episode in TV history? Click next to see the system that exposes catastrophic failure.